Hello everyone, my name is Kristen Cross. I am one of the Georgia Middle School PE Virtual Specialists, and I'm also a middle school physical education and health teacher. Today in this presentation, I'm going to cover some paddle sports review stations. On this slide, I have included the list of review stations that I will cover in this presentation. They are pickleball tag, toss drills, partner rally drills, serve drills, front-on singles and doubles, double rally tally, and 2 versus 2 pickle mitten. This activity is called pickleball tag. The object is to avoid being tagged while keeping a pickleball balanced on their paddle. On-go students will move around the playing area with a pickleball balanced, or you could use a hitting up in the air from the paddle skill if you would like. They are trying to avoid being tagged by, obviously, the taggers. If the ball drops, the player freezes and continues to balance or volley their ball until the reliever comes to tag them. Once relieved, the player re-enters the game. Taggers and relievers must also balance a ball while they are moving about the playing area. They cannot tag or relieve anyone if their ball is not balanced. So a simple little review station working on their eye-hand coordination. This activity is called toss drills. You will print out the drills on a sheet of paper and laminate them. Students will get into partners and will be given 2 paddles and 1 ball. For each of the drills, they will have a description, and the students are working together to complete the activity. So for the first drill, they have partner A tossing to partner B, and then partner B hitting the ball back, and partner A catching the ball. So it's more of a toss, hit, catch. Once they complete 10 forehand strikes, then they would switch and they can repeat with backhand strikes. The second drill, partner A tosses the ball to partner B, and they hit a lob back and they catch the ball, and then they would do complete 10 forehand lobs and then switch with the partner. The third drill, the partner A hits a ball to the forehand of partner B. Partner B returns the ball to partner A, and they continue volleying while trying to move your partner back to front or side to side. These activities I found on the Open Network, which is free for anyone who would like to join. This activity is called partner rally drills. The first drill, you would have students face their partner across the net. They begin with a drop hit to their partner. The second partner then volleys the ball back without allowing a bounce, and then will continue volleying with no bounces, counting their consecutive hits. They can use forehand and backhand hits, and then after 5 attempts, they would then move on to the second drill. The second drill is a 1 bounce and volley, so the partner 1 begins with a drop hit to partner 2. Partner 2 will hit the ball off of 1 bounce, and partner 2 will return with a volley, not allowing the ball to bounce. So again, continue this pattern. After 5 rally attempts, they can move on to the third drill. Third drill is a 1 bounce and lob. So again, partner 1 begins with a drop hit to the partner 2. Partner 2 will return with a lob. Partner 1 returns off of 1 bounce, and then they hit another lob. So they continue this pattern, again repeating 5 different attempts, and then they can go back to the first drill and repeat if needed. This activity is called serving drills. In these drills, you and your partner will serve to another pair. So you will split the court in half, right and left, to cover the area as a team. The first drill is serving only, so you'll have player A serving 3 balls from the right court diagonally across to player D. Then player C serves 3 balls from the left court diagonally across to player B. Then players B and D will collect all the pickleballs and take turns serving back diagonally across. The second drill is called a serve and lob. Serve are the same pattern as above. However, on each serve, the receiving player will send a lob back across the net. The third drill is called a serve and team challenge. They will serve in the same pattern as above. The receiving player can return the ball with any type of legal hit. They will score 1 point for every legal serve and 1 point for every legal return. They don't continue a rally. They just stop after each series of serve and return. And the server would then call up a score. So a great way to practice the serve as well as a little bit of rule implementation. This activity is called front-on singles and doubles. This description is for single play. You will begin the game with one player from opposite teams on the court facing off. One player serves, and if they win the point, they stay on the court and play again. If they lose the point, they go to the end of their line, and then the next player from their team steps into the court. If a player wins 3 consecutive points, they cycle off, moving to the end of the line. The winning team restarts play with a fair serve. Teams score points for every point won by a member of their team. You can play to 7 or to a time limit, and then you can also rotate teams so they have a different group to compete against. Obviously, if you wanted to do this with doubles, you certainly could. You would just need 2 players from opposite teams on the court. This activity is called Double Rally Tally. The object of the game is for you and your partner to work with another pair to score the highest number of consecutive volleys possible. So after a period of time, about 3 minutes, the group will complete part 1 of a feedback and scorecard, which is basically on the scorecard just recording the number of volleys in your longest rally during that 3-minute period. On the feedback card, the students would record 1 piece of corrective feedback for their group members, focusing on them, helping them develop their pickleball skills. When the partners are finished, they can play again for another 3 minutes, and on the stop signal, complete part 2 on the scorecard. This would be a great peer assessment activity, getting the students ready for a possible assessment by the teacher. This activity is called 2v2 Pickle Mitten. The object of the activity is to use the basic skills practiced to volley a birdie or a ball against another set of 2 players and attempt to score. Each player on the team will cover either the right or left hand side of the court, and only 1 player per side. Group 1 starts off with a birdie or a ball and serves it to Group 2. The students will volley back and forth until the birdie hits the ground or goes out of bounds, and then you will alternate the serve and server each time that point has been scored. So a great little review activity to use a different implement, to use instead of a ball, using the birdie kind of slows it down a little bit and allows the students to focus really on that skill. This last station is an assessment station. This station can be customized to whatever skill the teacher would like to assess. I've included a rubric I used to assess a forehand stroke and the cues that I covered throughout the unit. I typically will assess students during gameplay or during a review station or drill. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate it. I hope you found this information helpful and applicable to your classroom. I have provided my contact information if you have any questions.